Hello, I'm Anna and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make layer tags. I've made these tags for Junk Journal July Challenge and honestly they're so easy to make. You can create these tags in bulk, especially when you have leftover scraps. The fun part of these tags are flowers that I've added on top using embroidery thread. If you are a beginner junk journal artist, this might be a fun activity for you to get started. Here I've already gathered some scraps. These are all left over from various projects. I find it quite accessible to just place a pile in front of me, so I collected these beforehand. Here I have some textured paper, book pages, color pages, tea-dyed paper, doilies, and some brown packaging. Now this might be an optional step. However, with me, I have my sticker box. I keep not only stickers in here but also keep tags in this. What I want to do here is just take out a few tags as samples. These will help me draw some various shapes and sizes. For example, I have a regular shape tag, square shape, oval shape, etc. This is an optional step, but it's useful for bulk making, especially if you want to make various shapes and sizes. I have gathered all the shapes that I want to work on. Then again, I'm not sure if I'm going to work on all of them, but I took them out anyway. For the base, I am going to use this cardboard packaging. So what I'm going to do is take a tag and a pencil and just do an outline just to get the size and shape of the tag. I'm going to do the same for all of these. Once I've cut out the shapes, what I like to do here is give all my tags a base. For that, I like to use book pages. Any book page will do, but I prefer something with more of a caramel color. Then again, it's highly up to you what you want to use for the base. You can use any paint, scrapbook paper, or even texture paper. That is entirely up to you. Also, you'll see me just covering one side of the tag. That's because sometimes you want to stick the tag on your journal page and you don't necessarily need to cover the back. But if you're finding the need to cover both areas, you can obviously go for it. After pasting the paper on the tags, I again cut out the shapes. And I just love how beautiful the text look on these. Now it's time to use all those scraps. I started by pasting sewing pattern paper. I didn't use it for all the tags and just placed it on a few. I really love the texture of this paper. It gives beautiful gradients and it is really good when you are layering or collaging. It gives out that really nice texture to anything literally you're using it on. Next, you'll see me pasting some color paper, some textured paper, book pages. I'm using literally everything and contrasting everything that I can find and just layering up and see what actually looks good. Next, I came in with some white acrylic paint. I want to tone down and blend in all the colors and textures. Using paint is really a great way to tone down areas which are maybe unwanted or just need a bit of a painted texture to it. What I really like to do when I'm adding paint to the paper is that I use the acrylic as it is, and then as I go down or to areas where I think I do not need a lot of paint to it, what I like to do here is that I use a bit of water on the brush and use the existing paint on the paper and just start smudging it. What it does, it gives it a bit of a gradient. It gives a very nice texture to the page. Here I'm just adding some tracing paper just to give some of the tags an extra element. This is a printout. I don't remember where I got this from, but I have it for some time now. And I really thought this will go with the blues. After layering, I came in with my stamp. This one is from, I believe I bought it from Flamingo Journals. Here I just want to add that extra script text to the tags. I absolutely love how they look after the stamping, and it also gave it this lovely extra vintage element to it. To add some colors to the tags, I'm using washi. These are actually gifts from a friend from Japan, but in case you're wondering where they're from, then these are from Kita, I believe. And I'm not sure, but I think it's a brand from Japan. After satisfied from how they look, I gave the tag some finishing touches. So here I'm taking out all the unused florals from other projects. All of these are drawn and painted on a watercolor paper. If you're using a printout or a sticker, I would highly suggest you paste it on a thicker medium before using it on the tag. So here's a little tip. Poke your focal image first and place on your tag so that you don't poke a wrong hole in the wrong place. Then place your tag on the surface and make a regular knot, a knot that you would use to secure the flower, but make sure it's not a loose knot. It should touch the flower so that it can secure it. You can go for either two or even more knots. It depends on what you prefer. What I like to do here is secure it with glue. Just on the knot would do. Now I'm going to place all these flowers, and some of these I'm going to stick with glue and the others I'm going to attach with the thread the same way I did earlier. I really hope this was a nice tutorial and you got some ideas from this, and I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Thank you so much for watching.